It was raining on Sodor, and James the Red Engine was at the big station for goods train, waiting as Edward brought 2 more vans and a Breakvan. Edward then came up beside the Red Engine, looking up at the sky as the rain pours down. Haven't seen severe weather like this in a while. But isn't the rain always like this? Well, not really. Normally, it isn't like this. In fact, it reminds me of something. An incident. Incident? There was an incident that happened back in 1923. What happened then? It was 1929. Henry was let out of the tunnel to assist Edward with the express after Gordon burst his safety valve. Soon, when the trip was over, the two helped Gordon back to the sheds. The factory director decided to reward Henry by giving a fresh coat of blue paint with red stripes, just like Gordon and Edward. Once he was repainted, Henry returned to normal service, handling local trains on the main line. Henry was happy to return, as were all of the engines. However, only a few engines weren't. One of these was known as Torrent. Torrent was one of many engines brought on loan by the director to help with the railway's locomotive crisis. Just like Edward, he had 4 piloting wheels and 4 driving wheels. But unlike the old engine, he was a bit bigger and more powerful. Torrent never liked Henry. He always viewed him as dead weight for his steaming troubles and annoying for his constant whining. His annoyance later turned into disgust when months ago, Henry shut himself in the tunnel with a passenger train during the rainy season. Even when Henry was let out, Torrent never changed the way he treated him. One afternoon, Torrent waited impatiently at the big station with his passenger train. He had to wait for Henry to come in with his passengers, much to his dismay. Where is that good-for-nothing wet? Finally! Where have you been? Delay happened. Had trouble building up steam. And here we go again. It's always with your steamy issues. That's all fair that you have to say. Nothing but whines and excuses. You never get that from us Midland engines. Thanks to your steamy issues, I'm late. The next morning, it began to rain at a furious rate. The once blue skies have now turned gray as the rain thundered on. Despite the fierce weather, trains were still operating. The factory director was at Tippeth Sheds, where the engines were. With Gordon still at the works being checked over, I would have to do some rearranging. So Edward, you and Phoenix are on local passenger trains. Torrent, you're handling the Walton Wester. Thomas on usual shunting duties, and Henry on goods. That thing? On goods? Out of all things, why not those other 2? Those 2 are still missing. They haven't been seen since last night. I, the board of directors, and even the authorities have searched for them, but nothing of them can be found. Our railway is going through an unpleasant period, and right now, I need any engines operating services to keep the railway going. Oh, look at that. The whale is scared of a little rain. Not the rain! It's that blasted thunder! Pah! I doubt it. You're just a lazy sod. Probably gonna hide in the tunnel again like the burden you are. That's all you are. A pathetic, poorly built Frankenstein monstrosity. That's enough, Torrent. Or what, Old Iron? Gonna tell old Fat Hat on me? You need to stop, Torrent. Your treatment of Henry has been nothing but atrocious. Can't you see you're being too hard on him? He's already learned from his mistake, and you're treating him like he doesn't deserve a second chance. Ever since you came here alone with those other two, you brought nothing but misery to us instead of actually being helpful. For Christ's sake, we just want some peace and help with the current state of the railway. And here you are bringing your negativity from the Midlands onto this railway. How about you go back to your Midland Railway because your attitude isn't needed here.
Good being quiet now, eh? Yeah. Something on your mind, Matthew?
What the director said. Those two are missing and haven't been seen since last night. Yeah, but what about it? It's just that. They were around yesterday, then poof, gone by today. It just doesn't happen like that, Gary. No one would be there yesterday, then vanishes the next day. It just doesn't work like that. Maybe they were sent away. Then wouldn't we know about it? Hell, Tom confirmed he, his board of directors, and even the police are trying to find them. So why would he search for them if he had them sent away? I guess you have a point. And you know what? You're correct. That's really odd. Strange even. Driver, why are we slowing down? What the shit? It's not budging! I got you! Well, this is strange. Your regulator just went up right. Or you did that on purpose. None of us had our hands move the regulator, so it's odd it happened. Something is not right. Regulators don't simply just move on their own just like that. What do we do now? Go to the signal box. Tell the signalman that the Walt Northwester is halted, and we desperately need to get an engine over here. Why is it always me who has to? Gary! Okay, I'm going. Goodness. Great. Just great. I'm stuck here. I'm literally stuck here. So we're stranded at the tunnel, and we need your engine to haul us up the Crowley Gate, so another engine can take the train up to Vickers Tower. Right, we can do that. It's very bizarre though, like a regulator moving on its own. That's what Matthew said, but we'll probably discuss this more when we get this all sorted. Tunnel in view, slowing down now. What the? Where did I? They were here. They were just here when I left, I swear. Well, we aren't seeing any trains anywhere. But they were here. I swear. Relax. Let's check the entire line first. Maybe they already went up to Croven's gate. But the train wasn't at Croven's gate. Nobody, not even anyone at the end of the line, saw the Walton Wester arrive. The next day, an investigation was launched by the Vickerstown Police Department. They looked from where the train started from to where it was believed it disappeared, but nothing was found. Even when the NWR halted normal services in favor of search trains to help with the investigations and search for the train, nothing came up. No trace of what happened to the engine, its driver, the passengers, or the coaches. Due to the incident, the NWR ordered 8 new express coaches and had to bring another engine on loan from the Northeastern Railway. But the incident remains a mystery and left questions no one ever found the answers to. And that's the incident. You sure that's something you didn't pull from your tender? Trains going missing, no answers. Sounds like rubbish. Believe what you like. It did happen after all. Ah! It's just that. They were around yesterday, then boom, gone by today. It just doesn't happen like that, Gary. No engine would be there yesterday, then vanishes the next day. It just doesn't work like that. Something is not right. Regulators don't simply just move on their own just like that. Believe what you like. It did happen after all. Huh. That is... No. It was just making up crap. There's no way that story is true. Huh? What happened? Your regulator went up. We can't seem to pull it down. We're gonna go to the signal box. See if the signalman can contact the station staff at Titmouth. Hopefully, we can get an engine sent over to help. What the hell? James? James? Let's just get this done, big guy.